If it weren't for an occasional young woman wearing colorful cowboy boots with her miniskirt, you would never know you were in Texas. I'm in Austin, Texas. Last Sunday, I was having pizza in Dumbo in Brooklyn. I've spent 4 nights in Dayton, Ohio. A really nice but unremarkable city. I didn't shoot any videos there. And I've just spent overnight in Austin, Texas, where I'm picking up an Amtrak train in about 45 minutes to take me on a 19-hour ride across Texas to El Paso, where I'm hooking up with another friend of mine. It's nice to be traveling again. Here's the thing about Amtrak trains. I've looked at a bunch of videos with Amtrak, and the people, there are a lot of them out there, the people that make videos about trains really seem to love trains. I think if it derailed and exploded, they'd still find something nice to say about it. So I'm going to make a video about this trip. I'm hoping that it's what it's cracked up to be. I'm looking forward to the trip. I got myself a little roomette. I'm not going to do a train review. There's dozens, maybe hundreds of videos out there for that purpose. I'm just going to make a general video about my train trip. Like all train tracks, it's usually not in the best part of town. There is the track. Austin, Texas. Looks like I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, I think I gotta get across the tracks. Okay, Google, fat lot of good you did me here. You put me on the wrong side of the train track. Hey, Stobe the Hobo never had these problems. He can get on the train from either side. I'm gonna have to find a way to get across the tracks. My first impression of Amtrak isn't a good one. I'm thinking maybe I should be on one of them things. Because the train is an hour and a half late. The Texas Eagle is coming in for a landing. And an unimpressive 83 minutes behind schedule. And as we slowly rolled through downtown Austin, you can see that they're enjoying their riverfront. It was a whole lot more crowded in the afternoon. I guess they want to get their boats back to shore before the sun goes down completely. So it was a short stay in Austin, but a pleasant one. And now, I have 19 hours of this in front of me. I'm in a roomette here, which is not that much different than the overnight train from Bangkok to Chiang Mai. The only major difference here is I could close this door and have a little bit more privacy than you do on the Chiang Mai overnight. But yeah, here I am. I must admit, I was a little curious as to why it would take a train 19 hours to cross Texas from Austin to El Paso, because that's indeed what my schedule is. Well, I discovered is because we stop in San Antonio for 5 hours. Now, I can stay on the train and just sleep if I'd like to, but you can also get off and walk around. So I did. We have this HEB Plaza, whatever the heck that might be, a sports arena, no doubt. H-EB, there's skateboarders. And over there by that Marriott Hotel off in the distance, that's next to the Alamo. I was gonna walk over there, but it's dead as a doornail. It's only 10 p.m. and San Antonio looks like it's already gone to bed. It's a Saturday night. I don't really want to go wandering around the city. I don't know that well. There's clearly not a lot of people out late at night looking like a tourist. Probably not the smartest move in the world, but that solves my question about why it takes so long to get across Texas, because we stopped for 5 hours in San Antonio. San Antonio, Saturday night. Kind of a nice place. Busy little restaurant. People smiling, having fun. Nice to see. I got locked out of my train. Been moving it around, adding cars and stuff like that. You know, railroad stuff. So I'm still wandering around. There's a bar. Go in there and get blottoed. But that would probably be a bad idea for me. Pleasant music. Oh, it's a sports bar. I can go in and hang with the locals. I was thoroughly disappointed with the dinner that they served me in my roomette last night, which was enchiladas, and it was like airplane food, nothing special. This is nice. When you actually come to the dining car, Starbucks coffee, it's microwave stuff, pre-prepared, but at least the presentation is nice. I still can't get over the utter desolation out here. This South Texas landscape is barren and desolate. We're running parallel to the Mexican border at this point, and you know, that wall that Donald guy built over there is much bigger than I expected it to be. Just kidding. I'm actually pointing the camera north. My purpose for going to El Paso, Texas, is to meet up with a friend of mine, Martin. Martin is a really interesting guy. Martin was making a ton of money in the cloud computing business in Southeast Asia. And he decided that he wanted to move back to the States to be close to his family. So he went back to his old profession, which is he's a clinical psychologist. For those of you watching my channel for a while, you may remember I was doing a playlist called Crazy Psychology, which I really enjoyed. I can't do that on the road because it takes a lot of preparation and it's more formal than these kinds of videos. So I need kind of a studio space that I have back home in Bangkok. And I intend to continue the crazy psychology theme because it's being well received. People are watching the videos and I like making them. I think they're fun and poignant. I think they speak to the times that we're in, that there's a lot of misinformation out there. And one of the areas that affect our culture in a really, really big way are the studies coming out of academic psychology and being promoted into the general culture, and a lot of it's bullshit. So I'm going to interview my clinical psychologist buddy Martin, who is kind of on the same page as I am intellectually. I'm looking forward to seeing him. I haven't seen him in a while, him and his beautiful wife Dow, and they have a little baby now. So I'll be in El Paso soon, and I think I'll close the video out as I get off the train. This has kind of been a nice trip. I'm going to give a thumbs up to the old Amtrak experience. You can't be in a hurry, but it's a very relaxing experience, that's for sure. After getting off the train yesterday afternoon, I met up with my friend Martin, his beautiful bride Dow, and their new baby, Jimmy. And we spent the night in El Paso. And today they took me here to White Sands, New Mexico, just on a day outing, a day trip. And it is indeed a remarkable place, these dunes of gypsum sand. That's as fine as talcum powder. It's really pretty amazing. It's also very bright, overexposing my video, no doubt. But it's nice to be out with friends again. Dao, Xin Chao. Hello, Martin.
Xin Chao.
And Jimmy. Xin Chao. So another grand adventure. Thanks for watching. See you the next time.